Welcome to episode 15 of Feed the Geeks. We are your hosts. I am Bayani.
And I'm Thirdy, and finally this time, we're on track. Diba?
Yeah.
Weekly gihapon.
Yep. We're doing it. Take that, Retasocast. You and namoy video.
Whoa. Beef lagi ni.
Kami wala mi delay.
We have beef with Retracts. Anyway, what are we gonna talk about right now, Bayani, in this episode?
Man, I thought we were gonna talk about Star Wars Visions, you fucking traitor.
No,
But you haven't checked it out yet.
No, I haven't checked it out yet because I'm so busy with other shows. Okay.
Midnight Mass.
I'm so invested in Midnight Mass right now, and surprisingly, dude, what I said last week when I said you wouldn't like it, I think you would, but you know, I did mention there's like an excessive amount of monologues, good.
Monologues.
I don't know, weird monologues,
Okay.
monologues. Yeah, weird siya nga, kuwan. It's a different kind of storytelling, but yeah, you should check it out lang.
Okay.
What else?
Let's go through our small things na lang because like you said that there was a new Resident Evil movie, pero animated siya.
Oh my god. No, it's not animated. It's live action.
No? And then it's Netflix?
Yep. It's not Netflix. I think it's a big budget siyang production. And the trailer,
Does it continue the Mila Jovovich na stories?
no. It's both bad and good. It's good, guy. It's no longer following the plot sa Alice movies ni ni what's the guy's name? That si Paul W.S. Anderson.
Yeah.
That he ruins everything.
He's like,
you know.
he has a director na parehas yung pangan, and the other Paul Anderson is like a celebrated filmmaker. But the other Paul Anderson is like shitty video game movies lang ang iyang thing. He directed Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, he did. I don't think so.
The
He
90s
did direct,
Mortal Kombat.
Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Oh, the 90s Mortal Kombat. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the giveaway lang ani kay na WS sa yung name, so you could tell nga it's gonna be shit. And you know, if it's a Paul W.S. nga movie, kay there's Mila Jovovich involved.
So naara gihapon si Mila sa the upcoming Resident Evil.
No, because it's not his movie, man. So good for the franchise, I guess. Kay at least they're going back to its actual roots na kay the cast of characters are basically what you see on the video games, and then I think the story they're going to right now is like the origins of like the Raccoon City infection.
No?
So okay, na like gamay nga lore, and then they're sticking to the roots. So that's good.
Who are the characters this time? Who are the central characters?
The central characters here are the big five in the Resident Evil games. Good, see Leon Kennedy, played by Evan Jogia. You know that guy?
Who?
Are you familiar with iCarly?
Okay.
iCarly, but no, I'm not sure if it's iCarly. I mean, Victorious ba? Kataging girlfriend ni the hot chick, the goth ba? Si goth.
I don't think I'm
boyfriend siya ni. I don't
think I'm allowed to say that preteen girls are hot at that time.
Whoa.
Even though they're like, I guess they were my age when they were doing that.
Okay. You're safe. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Leon Kennedy, Claire Redfield is there. Jill Valentine is around. Chris Redfield is also around. So far, sila rang upat ang major characters. But I don't know who they're playing with. Wesker is played by the guy in Umbrella Academy, the big dude, si Gorilla Man.
Oh, si Tom Hopper. I'm on IMDb right now.
Wow. Yeah, silang lima, and then so far the casting is marshag hit or miss. The trailer is so kanang out of place kay liman kang the music they're using is, I think it's Spin Doctors na song.
Spin Doctors.
I don't know.
What does it sound like?
I don't know what song is that one, pero they're using like, I don't know, basta rock rock nga gibalad, and then it feels so out of place in a Resident Evil movie. Okay, when you're dealing with a Resident Evil movie, man, good, you don't take it seriously. Okay, the games are, yeah, sure, they are horror games, and then they're meant to scare people, pero sometimes they just go like over the top with like their monster designs, their kanang plot armor sa characters, and then this movie, the trailer seemed like it takes itself very seriously.
So it's
I hope
it's kind of a reboot prequel, if you will, if you would.
I guess kay this is far from like Alice nga Mila Jovovich nga story, and then this is an original storyline that's not related to the games though. Kay they can't do that. Pwede naman sa ganang like it's their own like canon lang sa movie. So yeah, I guess that's it. I'm not looking forward to it.
Oh, okay. Of course. But who looks forward to video game movies? It's like, but at this point, Morag, you would expect na you go to video game movies to be disappointed. Like, let's say how much Hollywood fucked this one up. Don't you think?
Oh yeah, like even the new like Uncharted movie coming out with like Tom Holland. Yeah. I'm not even sure if I'm looking forward to that one.
It's a prequel. I guess if there is a video game adaptation that I am looking forward to, it's Last of Us. With Craig Mazin, katong from the guys who made Chernobyl.
Oh yeah. Yeah. If anang mga stuff like that, HBO knows. HBO has the production to back it up, and I have faith for that. Pero it's really different, magud, when you're in an interactive medium like video games, and then when you tell a story like that, I really hope they would capture like the tone, everything, the themes.
What's this, Last of Us?
The tension. Last of Us.
But
yeah. So,
do you know who's collaborating with them? It's Neil Cuckman, bro.
I know it's Neil Cuckman. Oh my god. This is gonna get political. God.
But did you see the first screenshot sa Last of Us? Kuha kayo nila ang composition sa game. So it looks like a screenshot from the game.
You couldn't tell nga si Macy ug si Mandalorian ang behind it.
Yeah, but we haven't seen their faces yet. Like, luyo na nila. But they got the Ellie is wearing pink, and then kanang si Joel is wearing like gray.
Kaya yung polo shirts niya.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Since video games, Padron, I want to congratulate you on your prediction na si Sora.
Yes.
in Smash Bros.
Like, thank God. Yeah, dude. Nag-watch ko ato. I think that was after our recording. And then, I was not expecting Sora, man. Like, who expects Sora in a Nintendo game? Kay, this is a legal nightmare in the making, man. Can you imagine that?
Na naman si Cloud ug si... What's his name? Sephiroth. So...
Yeah, it's a Square Enix product. Like, pero imagine Disney involved.
I think Disney doesn't... I think the bigwigs at Disney don't like care who the fuck Sora is. They're just like, what is it? Huh? That's one of our properties? Just give it to the Square Enix people.
Yeah, but do you realize nga the Keyblade he's like carrying has Mickey Mouse's logo on it?
Bahala na Disney. Like,
yeah, the keychain.
Like, I imagine someone at Disney was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is happening? And then someone at Square Enix is just telling them, you said we could use it. Like, and then they were like, did we? And then, like, bahala na lang.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think the creative, like, I think Square Enix owns... I mean, not I think tingali. It's a fact good nga. Square Enix owns Sora, like the character.
Yeah.
But then Disney lang yun ang like naglisod kay, there's Mickey Mouse like na yung brand ito sa Keyblade and all. So I think that's the legal thing involved. And then I think si Sakurai, like, he's been doing this shit for pila na ka years. Imagine like he's the only person out there nga napugos gyud nga masud si Pac-Man na nga game. Because grabe ba kay ang kwan po ng Pac-Man pod.
I'm
surprised nga he put Sora here. The entire internet like exploded jud nga kanang who would have thought that this guy would get Sora, a bigwig nya Disney pa gyud. So mao to, everyone's amazed ni Sakurai ni, and then everyone thanked Sakurai ani kay it's great. It's a great send off sa Smash.
I'm gonna ask you, since this feels like a really big deal for only a specific bunch of people, like, to me, because I don't play Smash, it's just, so what? He's going in the game. Like, is this as big as Spider-Man in the MCU for you guys?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Oh, there's cars. You can hear cars like moving around. Actually, yeah, maybe. Kay, Sora is the epitome of Kingdom Hearts is the first franchise. I'm not sure if it's the first thing.
Crossover
it's
franchise.
One of the pioneers of the cross. Yeah, it's the pioneer of like Kingdom Hearts is the pioneer of the crossover gimmick like games do now.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sakurai is so. And then can you see Sakurai, the dude who made Smash, he loves video games and then he's passionate at it. So like kabawagid siya ba? And then he even played the entire games.
Mm-hmm. Well,
so yeah, this is a really.
I would think that Smash was already crossing over characters, but I guess Smash it only crosses over Nintendo characters in the beginning. So, kato si Samus and si Mario, and then, but karon Smash is already going kanang multiple franchise. You already have your your Marvels versus Capcom. And Street Fighter versus X-Men.
So karon sa Smash is like everyone's calling it like the celebration of gaming. So I agree ko nga, okay, that's nice. Like, everything big in the gaming industry is in that game. Even Minecraft is there.
No?
Like uncanny kayo like Minecraft, the character, the dude, the blocky guy, uncanny kayo when you're watching like, you know, Cloud Strife and Minecraft guy fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you see it on screen, kay, what the fuck is going on here?
It probably looks like a kanang toy chest nimo.
Yeah, but I think malingaw sa mga tawa na kay it's like their fantasy kuan magud like battles ba. Like imagine Bayonetta versus Kirby. Like unsa man nga thinking, like who would expect to hear that sentence in, you know, 2020. So it's nice Sora's there. I'm na-shocked ko like when na-announce ko sa screen, like I screamed ko do, and then I teared up a little bit kay the music is great.
It might feel very like sentimental for you, pero para nako it's just sad.
Well, okay, whatever.
It's like
Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
I bet you cried in the Force Awakens gonna release, and then si Chewbacca and then Han Solo.
No,
I bet you cried.
I didn't. I was just like,
shut
what?
up.
My jaw dropped. But like, ikaw, you screamed. Like, typical gamer moment.
No, dili ka nang soy nga scream na ka nang mo-open yung mouth like for pila ka minutes.
Kana wojak na, ooh!
Oh, dili na. Ako kay di ingon ko, what the fuck? Kay the first few seconds kay gipakita nila ang Mickey Mouse nga emblem and then ingon ko nga bullshit man yoy. They can't, like, it's a legal nightmare yun. Gunahuna ko, like, there's even the final frame of the trailer nga Mickey Mouse and Sora and Mario shaking hands. Yung ko nga, whoa, racism stopped. This is capitalism.
Racism stopped.
Mauto siya. I'm really happy, and then I'm watching like reaction videos, and then grabe do, the community is like, Smash is a celebration of gaming, and I'm really happy nga it ended on a very high note.
This is some civil rights movement na kind of kanang, that's it, gaming is healing. No? It like, sounds like that.
Na-unify. Yeah, na-unify good and gaming good. Even like the non-Kingdom Hearts players, like they're so happy for the Kingdom Hearts community, for like Smash and Sora to be there. Kay in the trailer kay Sakurai, the Smash people made a poll man nga, who would you want to be in the next Smash video game, and then Sora is like at the top spot yun.
Oh, of course.
So that's why he's compelled to do it, but he can't do it at a time kay, you know, Smash isn't as like big as it was right now, and then Disney is like, you know, kanang mukaon, like eating up kuan.
I'm curious
small companies
if Sora was at the top of the list, who are the other characters, like second, third, fourth?
They wala ni reveal si Sakurai sa other kay it might cause like, I don't know, drama and kuan. Pero he did reveal nga Bayonetta was part of the top 3.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know kinsang others. So yeah, I guess that's it for Sora and Smash. Really happy.
Yeah.
Even until now, I'm still reeling sa reveal though. I'm still watching reaction videos on the internet, and I'm very happy. My boy's there.
I'm so happy for you. No? Nasuya ko sa imong kanang this big thing that's happening in your life right now. Like,
you make it sound so like it's the only thing I care about.
I wish there was something that important going on in my life. I don't have a Sora announced for Smash Brothers moment. Like, I don't know. Star Wars is I guess if anything big happened this week, Ni finale na ang Marvel's What If.
Oh, yeah.
You want to talk about it?
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think about it?
Have you been following it like week per week?
Yeah, I did. I stopped 1 week day ko ni stop when I watched after the Black Panther episode.
Kato si Star-Lord T'Challa.
Yeah, sarap T'Challa kay nakaingon ko nga I think we did discuss about that nga. Is that Chadwick Boseman's final work?
Yeah, bay kanang
on a shitty nga character.
It was
voice acting.
Yeah, it was pointed out that si T'Challa is kind of different because dili siya mag-quip na character, and they gave him like a quippy role sa What If na sige siya joke, and it really does not work with Boseman. I don't know if it's the direction, or maybe it's the way that the actors look.
I think it's intentional, man. So guys, the upbringing in a Ravager nga clan kay it's like that, man, and then happy-go-lucky, carefree, and then acting all cool and shit.
No,
so
ang akong is for the rest of the show, even if they got the original like actor, sometimes like I'm doubting like sila ba jud na, because some actors were replaced, but at some point I'm like maybe bate ang direction lang niya, because what I will give What If is very interesting ang ilang mga what if na concept, like what if kanang all the Avengers died and we get to see all of them die, and then how, and then like what if sa pa mga nahitabo, like what if ito na si Killmonger saved Tony Stark or something like that.
It presents like a whole new perspective, like what could happen on that other side of the timeline.
Yeah. What I really liked was the second to the last episode, where we get to see Ultron win. Okay.
Yeah.
I think the show is kind of trying to revisit some of the wasted opportunities of the movies. So they brought back Ultron, and then gipakita nila how dangerous he could have been if he actually won.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Ooh. Like some would say that's the real age of Ultron.
Yeah. And
like ang kaning What If right now.
But like some people are like, what? Thanos arrives and he just kills Ultron, like and then Ultron just kills him like that. And then some people are like, well, they needed to get the story going instead of giving him like a big fight sequence with Thanos. But it's like we need to get to the meat of it. You know what was weird? Like when the Watcher starts getting worried, he suddenly like drops kanang facade, and then he suddenly becomes like a really lame character as a Watcher. He's suddenly saying things like, "What the hell? Oh my god!" And then like, "What are you doing? Don't you see? Can't you just look at it?" And I'm like, Jeffrey Wright, what the hell?
He turned into like a Marvel formula na bang this badass character turned ko and Quip Lord.
Oh yeah, and then he's dili mo make sense ang iyang paggather of people. Like, why is Killmonger even there?
Yeah.
He was clearly a villain.
Fan service for good. Like you could tell the entire What If nga story. It's just fan service. It's not even like affecting the entire multiverse. Nothing is changed. Okay, they're all going back to their same timelines, and then Ultron didn't really do much. I think he only destroyed like 3 timelines.
No, he wasn't able to destroy timelines yet. Okay, he was trying to destroy the Watcher pa. So his goal was, he destroys his universe, and then he sees the Watcher, and then he goes after the Watcher, and then the goal is to destroy the Watcher so he can like, I don't know, get his watchtower or something.
What?
I think that was the goal.
Okay.
But
so power gihapon, and then wow, he failed. That sucked.
But underwhelming ang iyong ending, boy. Like the way they beat Ultron is kind of like, really, that was it? And then
yeah. One siya kanang uninspired case yan. We've seen this like a million times in a Marvel movie, and then okay, you're showing that to us again, but this time in animated form na. Okay.
Yeah. And it's not as like dili as satisfying ang twist that si Killmonger decides to take the Infinity Stones, and then istop siya ni Zola, and then they have to be stuck in a time loop, and then giguard siya ni evil Doctor Strange.
They're just teasing for another season naman.
which one is your favorite episode and your least favorite episode?
My favorite episode, so sa Tanan What If, kay the Doctor Strange one.
No?
I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Yeah, kay it was like dito ko nakaingon nga, damn, this guy can really kanang go above and beyond jud kanang if mo kanang he goes on a dark path. Cool kito nga scene do, and then the animation is so kana chef's kiss kay ba katong when he absorbs stuff kana siya mga mystic magical kuan niya away niya with like the actual Doctor Strange. That was really good.
Okay.
So yeah, about to like the dark Dr. Armani is my favorite nga,
Dr. Armani? Okay. My favorite episode, I guess, if it comes to it, it's the second to the last one when we get to watch Ultron fuck everything up. And then but before that, I guess it was the one where the Avengers are dying, and then like we actually get to see them like how they're all taken out, and then see Hank Pym goes full villain. See Shazzy Yellow Jacket.
but no, like yeah, now that you mention it, kay, I think that's my favorite. Cool kitong episode. No, that was really good, kay. You could really tell nga how dangerous Ant-Man is as a villain.
Yeah.
So we're the fantasy nga kanang he's going up inside Thanos' anus. Murag it could be real. It could happen.
Grabe ka horrific atong iyang gipa-enlarge ang heart ni Hulk, and then we get to see the Hulk like explode. I'm like, what the fuck? They put this in a Disney thing. Hadlok kayo ni siya eh. But let me see. Least favorite episode. Let me guess, it's the Thor one. I hate the Thor one.
No, you hate the Thor one.
The party Thor one, I hate it.
Yeah, it was bad, but it's not as bad as the zombies episode.
I think the zombie episode is like, it's an ode to pagka-corny sa mga zombie movies. So, like, it moves from dramatic zombie drama to kanang, I got Sharon all over me after she explodes as a zombie. And I'm like, okay, I'm not taking this one seriously.
Okay, so you forgive the Nemo. It's the same thing with the Thor episode. You don't take it seriously, kay. It's, you know, it's just more party lang episode.
I would have liked it if it was funny, but it's not.
Corny but okay. That was Thor at his worst, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I know the first Thor isn't really that good. The Dark World is questionable, sad. Pero
I like Dark World, actually.
I know you like Dark
World,
yeah, but that's another episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the worst version of Thor I've ever seen in my kanang MCU nga kuan gid. That was very bad.
Yeah.
Is that Chris Hemsworth ba?
Yeah, it's Chris Hemsworth.
Jesus. Kay the final episode of What If, the one they're like using the kanang multiverse guardians na sila, and then he's doing quips all over the place, and then out of place kaya hang kanang mga jokes.
Yeah.
When he does that, kaya go, oh my god.
It's like,
he's really a bad actor.
I don't think he's a bad actor. I think he is what people would call a himbo.
A himbo? Like the actual actor, or like
no,
Thor himself?
Like Thor, the character, is a himbo. Like
okay, so
rules of himbo. Do you know what a himbo is?
I know what a himbo is. That's Spia's kind of taste.
For our audience, like kanang a himbo is like an attractive na character. Na attractive and physically built male, pero bogo kayo sa'yo. I'm sorry. Yeah, because I just watched Hercules, and then like kind of Disney's Hercules, and I was like, he is the epitome of himbo, si Hercules.
Is he a himbo ba?
Yeah, he's very kind of stupid, and then but pure kayo ang heart sa mga himbos. Like, people say that there are rules when it comes to himbos, like they're stupid but they have to be pure of heart, and they have to like always be nice to people, and he's nice to women, and then perfect ang pag match up ni himbo Hercules with kanang si satirical Meg, and then I really ganan kayo
satirical Meg.
Yeah, is awakening to si Meg ba like ganan kayo mga
awakening si Meg bitaw.
Yeah, sassy women who can handle themselves, and she's like just above everything and then not taking anything seriously. I love her. I have a bunch of topics here. We skipped over since napata sa Marvel. I want to talk to you about what happened to Letitia Wright on the set of Black Panther 2.
What did she do this time?
But you see,
how is that? Wait. Before we begin, okay, how is that not part of the headlines nga we see sa tong newsfeed?
It was part of my headline, and then it's like, I guess I didn't write about it because I really don't want to spread like give people opportunities to go like, yeah, well, like, she had a point, like, and
yeah,
it's like, it's probably not gonna help her, Rasad, like, she's not gonna learn anything from it if I just write about it. So the news is that Letitia Wright, who plays Shuri, the quote-unquote smartest person in the Marvel Universe, has been spreading anti-vaxx propaganda on the set of Black Panther 2. And
oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
What does she think? Ano say nasa vaccines like vibranium?
Vibranium is good for like everything. Like, it's the ultimate like plot element. Like, it's like vibranium is the strongest metal, but it is also like you can use it on your body. And then like what the fuck is this? You guys are just pulling everything out. Like, let me guess, vibranium cures cancer or something like that?
Maybe, yeah. But back to Letitia, right? What was the issue?
The news came out, Kato, that she was spreading her anti-vax views on the set, and she has parted ways with her American like PR representation. So, like, I wonder if her kanang pagka-anti-vax really was the fault of her PR, or like maybe it was the fault of her PR for not like blocking her properly.
It's like a Gina Carano thingy again, no?
Gina Carano is like, I think the toxic masculinity had something to do with it. Like, Morag, if you punch me down, I'ma get back up, just stronger than ever. And then like UFC mindset siya, but like UFC fighter ba to siya. So like,
but Letitia, right, dude? Okay, talented man siya, diba? Like, she was great in like, I've seen her work sa Black Mirror.
Mm-hmm. That episode was okay.
It's painful, man nga. Like, it's sad hearing stuff like this coming out of their mouth.
To be honest, but like, the character of Shuri is kind of one of the most cringe in Black Panther. Like, she talks in memes, and then like, sana, like, I guess she had to be the source of the humor because T'Challa is like not a humorous character. So like,
oh yeah,
she fucks stuff up in front of T'Challa, and then it's just T'Challa who reacts to it. It's like, delete that footage, and then it's very.
Okay.
I guess we haven't seen enough for her to be like considered the smartest Jude. Like, so far we only see her in a lab, and then she's always in her element with everything in her possession. So
beta. Wala pa. We don't see the flaws in character.
yeah,
Pa.
she doesn't have a Tony Stark moment where everything is removed from him, and then like there's no one going, Shuri built this in a cave with a box of scraps.
The final episode of that, I mean the last episode, kay it talked about, you know, Wakanda being infiltrated by Killmonger.
I hate the image of kanang si Pepper Potts just wearing her office outfit and holding a gun and then like leading the charge of Wakanda. Like, okay, sit down, Gwyneth Paltrow. Why don't you sell some Goop merchandise in Wakanda?
It's not. At least it's not Gwyneth like voicing them. Like, imagine Scarlett Johansson voicing Black Widow, and you know, like, imagine the lawsuit na sad.
Oh, did we talk about it? ScarJo made peace with Disney. Like,
yeah, I read about that, but we never talked about that one.
And then she's making a new project with them. So it's like,
oh, that's nice.
Like, friends. I don't know. I forgot my quote, but I guess they paid her off. Everyone was thinking this is gonna be like a big change in the system, but it looks like Disney just paid her off, and then it's like, oh well, we're working together again.
They settled. I don't know. Pila ka kwarta ang nakuha to sa mga buang. Kit sila ra gyapon na dato. Whatever, we can move on. For whatever.
Hello, listeners. Do you need ads? Because we need advertising. Contact Feed the Geeks on FB and we can feature your product or store here on our channel. What kind of advertisers do we want? Anything that has to do with geek culture. Maybe you own a toy store, maybe you sell games, maybe you're an independent artist working on some game title, or your own independent comic. If you have it, we want to talk about it, as long as it has to do with any kind of pop culture. Maybe you're a local musician, who knows? So what are you waiting for? Contact Feed the Geeks today. Back to the show.
So what's next on our list?
since like you haven't seen Star Wars Visions, I guess I can just like talk to you about it na lang, and then you can come back to me when you finally watched it.
Oh my god.
Bay, kanang what is
did we,
why didn't you watch Visions? I love Star Wars Visions actually.
Yeah, I know. I want to watch it. It's on my I finished downloading it, but I can't find the time.
Yeah.
Because I was busy binging Midnight Mass.
Yeah, you were. Star Wars Visions is it's an anthology series of mga anime shorts where Disney hired a bunch of anime studios to make their own like mga Star Wars shorts, and non-canon siya, but all the creators were like allowed to go as crazy as they wanted to go. And they have a lot of mga high-profile voice actors in it, like Joseph Gordon-Levitt's in it. They got Alison Brie, they got
really?
Neil Patrick Harris, and it's actually everything that I wanted Marvel's What If to be. Like, it's...
Yeah, of course, kay, as a big Star Wars fan, I know you'd love it.
Yeah, and it's like, a lot of people hate it. Like, ning gawas jud ang like split between the fandom of what they want. There are those mga people who are like, this doesn't matter to the lore, I don't care. But I thought na murag, Star Wars Visions is my favorite Star Wars material that's come out ever since Solo, or like The Last Jedi. Kay murag, even though it's not canon, I think that it really stays true to the kanang core elements of Star Wars, and that's what makes it fun. Like, there always has to be like the adventure element and the hope for the Force, and then like the kooky worlds and the aliens, and I'm like, oh, this is great, I love it. And see, Alison Brie is lovely. Like, she's just really hamming it up as like, the crystal, this will bring light back to the galaxy. And then she's like an evil Sith Lord, and I'm like, oh my god, Alison Brie, I love you.
This is fulfilling all your fantasies sa tanan.
Yeah.
It's a Star Wars nga franchise. There's Alison Brie in it, and she's a furry here.
No, she's not. She's not the furry, but
she's not the furry.
The bunny girl character is also lovely, and like,
oh yeah, the bunny girl.
She's also a Jedi, and then she goes up against like a bull, a girl with a bob cut, and then naa siya murag geisha red eyes, and I'm like, what? This is amazing! I love it. All of the elements are so like cool. And
it's so weird nga how they're treating it as like non-canon.
It's
What's
fine.
stopping them from making it canon, man?
What's stopping them from making it canon is probably the
I
crazy
think we
fan
talked
base.
about this before.
It's the
They shouldn't
like.
But yeah, they shouldn't matter. I mean, I know the fans matter, but they shouldn't like. Oh my god, mahadlok sila. No? Like, Star Wars is a trip mine for them. It's a minefield.
I don't think
creators.
Para na ako ba, I don't think it was actually a good thing that it wasn't canon, because it allows for absolute freedom to like create, and like you can put it at any time in the Star Wars era, and then it would all make sense. At some point, some can even say na murag, like, if the Star Wars thing really happened and this was like a million years into its future, this is probably how they would interpret the events like over the generations. Like, so like that's why naadira ang core elements of the Star Wars, but the change ang tanan na elements around it, but you still get the thing that feels like Star Wars.
Okay, sige.
Yeah.
I thought they released every episode.
Yeah, they released
in one go.
I think it's because, like, maybe Disney didn't care that much. Like, this is just a non-canon thing. Nobody cares. Like, just put it all up there. Put all the Disney Pixar shorts up at once.
Yeah. It's not gonna, like, in my newsfeeds, people don't talk about it that much.
Oh yeah, games man mo newsfeed, but my newsfeed is Star Wars, and a lot of people talk about Visions on my newsfeed. Yeah, and
I see.
If I could compare it to something, dool siya Love, Death, Robots. You like that show?
Yeah. You did talk to me about that one. Similar sila in a way, because it's an anthology and it has like great animation.
Yeah, and like, ano siya ba? It allows for a lot of different explorations in the world. I guess if I wanted something out of it, I would want more ships and scoundrels. Kay, I really don't like Force users. Like, sila ang pinaka-source of the most cringe in Star Wars para na ako, like, the worst parts of the fandom, like, gravitate towards the cool Force users and the Sith, and then it's like,
the Sith,
they keep going like, I'm a great Jedi, passion is my power, like, something like that, and I'm like, oh my god, I hate you guys. I'm the Han Solo in the side now, hokey religions, and are no match for a good blaster, and then, I love ships are cool.
But it's not political, though. But Star Wars is not
political.
Lalo ko
sa Star Wars Philippines kay when Visions came out, everyone was talking about it, and then some people were like, "Where did you get Disney Plus?" And then everyone was just like, someone doesn't know how to pirate, or I don't know. I'm not saying where I watched it, but it's not on Disney Plus. But yeah, have I finally convinced you to check it out?
I'm always gonna. I mean, I've been meaning to check it out, manjo. Like after watching Midnight Mass.
Who even cares about Midnight Mass?
Everyone does. It's on my newsfeed a lot. Okay, the actor, si Rahul like it's so cool.
I love him.
I've never seen an actor. Yeah, I've never seen an actor like this. Nga, kasi mo engage sa fans. Like, Rahul Kohli is a really great guy.
He's an internet literate siya, and he knows he's up to date with all the jokes, and then
shit posters,
exactly. Shit poster is that's the proper term for someone who's just internet literate, and he likes Gundam a lot, and then he was just building Gundams over quarantine.
Recently, he was acknowledged by Kojima. Ni tweet gid si Kojima like, this guy is a great si Sheriff guy, and then si Kuan shock si Rahul Kohli
Yeah.
Oh my god, Kojima mentioned me. This is the greatest day of my life. He's a huge fan of Metal Gear.
But he actually came into my radar when rumors were coming out that he was campaigning to be the Ezra Bridger for Star Wars. But Ezra Bridger from Rebels, si Space Aladdin. And
no, I don't know. Pero at least discuss siya in Star Wars nga conversation.
Yeah, because he likes Star Wars, and like murag, I think na-brand jud niya ang himself as a bona fide nerd, and then he's the one his quote went viral na treat Star Wars like a restaurant, like you love to eat here, a lot of other people love to eat here, but you don't like everything on the menu. Just like just order what you like, and then let others enjoy what they like, and don't be rude to the staff. And then ni viral to ang iyang quote.
Yeah, kapuya kuan kayo do draining kayo when talking about like the Star Wars fandom good.
Oh yeah, but you have no idea how fucked up Star Wars Philippines went through like this week. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to go political. I want to say, okay. Diba, Lenny Robredo nag-announce siya for her candidacy for presidency. And then, by ninggawas jud ang mga Lenny supporters on Star Wars because they have been, like, just quiet na lang while all of the crazy, like, cringe Star Wars fans are just like, oh, I fucking hate the sequels, I fucking hate, like, don't make this political, like, why are you putting, like, mga tumindig, wag mo yan ilagay sa Star Wars. And then, after the Lenny thing, what I would do, there's so many times where I just mute it because I hate so many people on it. Kay, it's the people that you hate are the loudest. They're the ones who are always engaging you and have something mean to say. But katong paggawas good ni Lenny, like, hope returned in my universe. Like, kanang ninggawas na mga post tanan, like kanang murag support Lenny, like Lenny is our only hope. And then unsa na someone posted, remember that Anakin meme where like he says something to Padme and then Padme just like, but you're right, and then Anakin is quiet, like the meme went like it's like, I love Star Wars, and then Padme says, so you hate oppressive governments, right? And then Anakin is just quiet. And
Anakin.
Padme just, but you hate oppressive governments, right? And then it's
how can they not see that, man, though? Like, I fucking hate Star Wars fans who think it's all about lightsabers and who think it's all about the Force.
You know, the crazy thing is that people keep saying na stop making Star Wars political, and then people say na, "Bay, it's been political. It's an anti-fascist na fantasy. Like they're against an oppressive government, and then like they're gonna say it's my space fantasy. Like you're ruining my immersion, my escapism. Like can't I just like the cool things?" And then I want to tell them, nah, I'm sorry, it's not as stupid as you want it to be. It's like, I think a reason why it's so cool, it's because like it manages to inspire, and then it draws from real real moments of tyranny in history, and then like you think it's just a space fantasy, and because of that it's not allowed to refer to real things.
It's about lightsabers, man.
Yeah,
it's about lightsabers.
Like a lot of people were saying
Master
that
Yoda
like,
is so cool.
Yeah, like Rouge, like that's what I hate about like those people are like they only like the cool shit lang jud, and they don't, it's like they don't see the real deep meaning of the things, like what the thing is really trying to say. And that's so disappointing because like there are also a group of them and they all like high five each other whenever they put down their shitty take, and then you get so frustrated at them. Because it's like, oh my god, it's a collective of like morons. But ninggawas dyan ang mga like voices who acknowledge like na validate ang akong feelings about Star Wars with them.
At least there's hope in the galaxy.
Yeah, you know one of the most cringe na posts in Star Wars Philippines that came out. It was like sinasabi nila na the son does not inherit the sins of the father. Kaya yung naisip ko was Anakin and Luke Skywalker, making it a kind of Ferdinand Marcos and Bongbong Marcos comparison.
Oh my god, Jesus.
And I was like,
no fucking way.
Christ. Like, do I have to like the same things you do?
That analogy, dude?
Yeah, but it's like...
That's fucking weird.
Oh my god, it's so frustrating. Like, why do I have to share my fandom with you? Can you just like The Matrix or something, Vic? I'm fine. Like, if
actually, dude, if they would like The Matrix, they wouldn't get the plot gihapon nga. It's all about how reality is better and how fantasy is like imaginary world are bad for you. They can't get that. Ang ilang makasabot lang jud kay I can stop bullets and I can like dodge and do slow motion shit. More na lang magets.
It's kung fu. It's ignorance. Yeah. Ignorance is bliss.
It's so going pathetic. The question is, how are you still in that group?
But all I have is hope. I'm there to like share nice things, I guess, but and to try to prove na murag the fandom isn't all that terrible. But like what I do na lang jud is like mag-ignore jud ko ang mga haters jud ba like you. I'm a very confrontational person, but like when it comes to trolls, like it took me a few years to finally understand na don't engage lang like crazy ning mga tao. But the people who still engage them, I send them private messages and go like, "Hey, I trust you," or like thanks for like being nice about
Speaking
it
out.
and thanks for telling people na bate si Gina Carano, like I'm on your side but don't engage it na lang kay crazy ni sila mga tao. But okay, I got that out. Thank you.
I could only imagine, dude. Yeah, this shit show happening there right now.
Yeah, it's like people were blocking posts, people were mad at the admin, and I think some of the admin are pro Marcos, but like, and then some are like, "But you can be political here. Star Wars is political." And then there are people who are just like, "Please, like sila pa ang like murag victim na. Can we just keep the politics out because it's ruining the fandom?" And like, it's. But people are like fucking dying, and if it can relate to the message of Star Wars, I mean, why not? That's what makes it great. But okay, thank you for listening to my Star Wars.
That was
rant.
a Star Wars rant. Yeah, that's the signature Bayani Star Wars rant. You'll hear more about it in like the future episodes.
When more Star Wars comes out.
Yeah. Now that we're talking about Star Wars, there's an actual sci-fi show that's actually like literal Star Wars right now, and it had a recent trailer,
Expanse.
which Expanse, and then the recent trailer just dropped yesterday, and it's great. I love it as usual.
It's the final season, and Expanse.
Yeah, it's the final season. Unfortunately, it's the final season. Kaya, I feel like it's not gaining enough attention, and then it gets like lower views. Pero there's also it also makes sense since like it's the final book of the old arc, and then they're gonna transfer to another timeline in the next few chapters. So it's great.
Oh.
Trailer is good, and I can't looking forward to it.
Now, how many more people watch The Expanse in the Philippines? Like 50 people?
So damn, I don't know. Like maybe 50 people. You could even say Thirdy lang tingali kay 50 is too much for like Amazon Prime. But like, who has Amazon Prime and who has like the effort?
Yeah, Tiny got Amazon Prime just to watch an anime, and then I scolded her for like, "Are you forgetting your Filipino roots? Torrent that shit." Like, be ashamed of yourself.
Whoa.
You
Are we actually promoting something here?
No, I'm not promoting anything legal. That was a joke, Your Honor. I think people should pay for their Amazon Prime and when they watch The Expanse.
Yeah.
But
how
yeah,
are you not
it's hard.
watching The Expanse?
But I fucking tried to watch The Expanse because you hyped it up to me last year, and then I thought you were pretty cool. So like, hey, you know what? Thirdy says this is cool. Yeah, I thought it was like, hey, this guy's cool. Like, he has solid taste in material, but like, no. I downloaded the first season of Expanse, and first episode pa lang, grabe ako boring, ani.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Okay, the first season is so bad. Okay, it's sci-fi produced, and sci-fi. It's not always great out there.
They're not
and
great.
then I know. Nah. You have to like. It's like a Black Mirror thing. You have to kanang makaya ni mong first episode when he fucks a pig to like understand the entirety of like what Black Mirror really is. So the Expanse
that
here.
First episode is actually like, it made me so uncomfortable that I was like, this is good. I'll watch some more of this. Like,
that's
it made
nice.
me
I hope you get that.
It made me feel uncomfortable. But
yeah,
Expanse was just, oh my god, I hate the Thomas Jane haircut. Like, what is it? It's a mullet or whatever. And then you like it, and then it's like, I think it's because ganahan man jud kag sci-fi. Like, sci-fi really jam man jud na nimo.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. Kay it presents another ganang. It's what I imagine Star Wars should be, man. Without the midichlorians and the Force and all. And
it still
really
gets super technical pa man. Technical naman gapo na Expanse.
Yeah, it is technical. Like, it's actually gonna really scientific, gravity and all, like physics, so accurate kaya and everything. The only thing out of place lang here kaya, of course, it's always like the aliens kaya. This is like the big threat here. And
there are
the reason why
aliens in it?
Of course there's aliens in it. It's the Expanse. And
I thought it was just people who didn't live in Earth, like the space noids. Oh, Gundam word. Sorry.
Space noids.
Yeah.
There are aliens involved, but Mershag, one thing po I love about the Expanse is this is how Game of Thrones could be if there's like competent writers. Kay the alien threat here is pretty similar to White Walker nga threat. Kay it's just in the background, and the everything in focus lang kay or the political kanang war between two factions and all. So yeah. I enjoyed it. The characters are great, except for the main characters, James Holden. He's like insufferable. Sometimes.
Is that Thomas Jane?
Yeah.
Is that the Punisher?
No, not Thomas Jane. Not Thomas Jane. Thomas Jane was actually great in like the succeeding episodes after that season you're watching. So
I just remember, it was cool that the way they torture people from space is that they just let them hang in gravity, and then they're just like, oh my god, my body's not used to the gravity.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah. So when does Expanse come out, man?
It's coming out. It's always coming out. A new season always comes out in December, so it's coming out this 10th of December. So this is probably the right time for you to catch up. And anyone listening right now, if you're into Game of Thrones but space, Expanse is something you should watch.
Yeah, but there's another like sci-fi property coming out this month. It's like it premiered na di ay. nag-timing siya along with Dune. Kanang Foundation, ang adaptation from Isaac Asimov's series.
Shit. It's already premiered?
Yeah, it premiered na. And it's starring,
No
way. It's starring kanang Jared.
I know Jared Harris is there. He's great.
Yeah.
Jared Harris. Is Lee Pace there? I did remember
Lee Pace is in it. Yeah, Lee Pace. Si Jared Harris, I think, are the biggest actors in it. And then I'm like, whoa, I want to see this. It's at the same time na Ninga was on Dune. And then I'm like, mga classic sci-fi is making a comeback. But I guess we can compare and contrast. Okay. Wait, but since you did compare kanang Expanse with Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon trailer, it came out. What did you think?
How was that? I don't think that's a great segue you got there.
Oh, fuck you.
But yeah.
Just because I don't know like what to say about Expanse. And I forgot that, the trailer came out. Okay, what else do you want to say about Expanse?
Just watch it if you guys like into the sci-fi stuff. So let's go back to you mentioned House of the Dragon. What was it all about?
It's a prequel to Game of Thrones, and then it's actually based on a book gihapon na Fire and Blood na it talks about the Targaryen dynasty and kanang sa height of their powers, and ang nahitabo ana was that this is the time of the Targaryen civil war where it's Targaryen against Targaryen, and then mo na ang gitawag na Dance of Dragons.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wait, Game of Thrones is political?
Boy, it's always been. I guess there are black characters in it now.
I thought it's all about dragons and boobies.
But it's more than that, but it's also like there's a dwarf, pare. But you don't seem excited. I told you about it and you were like, I'd rather talk about Sora in Smash Brothers, which is more culturally explosive.
Like, I'm getting really tired sa Game of Thrones. Like, Carano, Game of Thrones, Star Wars, stuff like that. It's getting really boring na. And maybe na redemption arc sa Game of Thrones somewhere. Maybe this one could be it. But I don't think... I don't know...
This one has an established history namang good. So, like... Okay, so there's no more, like, making stuff up. And then, like...
Oh, yeah.
I think there is, like, a possibility to learn from the last one. And, like... we can come back to that. I really like early Game of Thrones where, like... Usually it's just one big set piece of the season. And then the rest is just like mga political intrigue and like small tragedies lang. And I think the character interactions are wonderful. There's so many quotable like quotes. But it kind of lost it became more like audience friendly towards the end where like they need these big dragon set pieces na. And I'm like, oh no. Season 1 is so different from the last season. Like, it's like two completely different shows. You watch it again, and then like it's building up to it, and then it's like it felt natural ang build up, but grabe na kayo ang change in the pacing, and like you lose those fantastic character moments that you have in the first season.
Yeah.
But I think it can come back for House of the Dragon. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, hopefully that's the case. Cause D&D is not involved naman ani, diba? Am I right? Or
I'm like,
I don't know.
At some point, I'm just so fucking tired of people whining about D&D that like, we get it, they suck, but can you like move on? Ang akong favorite subreddit when Game of Thrones was coming out was Free Folk. Kaya murag lingaw kayo mga shitpost nila na mga memes. They make really fantastic comics.
Oh, yeah.
But ever since Game of Thrones ended, it's just nothing but endless D&D ruined it. Season 8 sucks. And then like, this is the only thing driving the page now, and then I hate it. And then like, guys, this isn't like, what is this for easy gratification lang you say a thing na, just a reminder that season 8 still sucks.
D&D bad.
And I'm like, guys, this is not healthy. Like, can we just talk about like mga Game of Thrones memes again? Like, bring back Jorah, aka J-Bear, and then katong yung mga Be Strong J-Bear na mga comics. I love those.
Yeah. I think I mean it's part of the meme ang gihapon nga, you hate on D&D. So it's pretty much the same sa Titanfall said. After Attack on Titan ended and then everyone's like, seething. Everyone hates the ending said it's like Game of Thronesy, and then they somehow blamed gamay ni the writer, the author, the mangaka guy, and then naiuban nga mo respeto pod, naiuban nga mo hate on like the other anime characters. Yeah, something like that.
The thing that I don't like that those people do? It's like they go like, the writing is shit, but the actors are great. Like, the actors work really hard and all of that, but it's not their fault that the writing was shit. And then everything was shit. And I'm just like, backhanded kay na siya na compliment like, I'm pretty sure that everyone doesn't like being told na, you did a good job, the job is shit, but you did a good job. Like, it's not comfortable to hear that, or like, what do you expect them to be flattered? No, you told them no, it's not your fault, boy. It's just that the writers suck a lot, but you did your job. And then like, what do you expect Kit Harington or Emilia Clarke to feel about it? But Emilia Clarke has been vocal.
They suffered a lot, Gilberto.
Yeah, Emilia Clarke saw it coming. I guess she was happy that she was getting like support for like, we still loved your character, and then we kind of can't accept that this is where the character like went. But at some point, I think that really was the original plan. Ragehapon. The problem lang was the pacing. It went to get there. Like George R. R. Martin did say, he could have seen the show go for 13 seasons, but they ended it, and then like they prioritized big like set pieces over mga meaningful character interactions, and that's why I think honestly
they did say during the ending, D&D mentioned they're catering to the NFL fans and the moms staying in the this is like blockbuster type na, this is no longer the political medieval show you're watching where they do monologues and shit. Karon kay this is dragons and titties and fighting each other.
No.
Ni devolve siya to, and then that's the moment nga ni seethe gud akong like, I hate them so much. And they're trying to adapt the latest.
Hate leads to anger leads to hate, and hate leads to cringe.
Bruh.
You're being cringe.
And D&D is adapting the Three Body Problems on a Netflix budget.
Oh no!
I cannot believe this. Like, please, Lord.
At some point, I'd just be mad at Netflix. Like, at this point, it's like, it's not cool to hate on D&D. It's more of just like, you just let them exist.
Netflix lang yun, no? I think it's a Netflix kuan yun nga. They're just giving money to like random creators bang. Okay, do this, do that. Bahalag, this is not going to end well. You're just gonna get canceled at season 2. So okay, do it.
That is a Netflix. That is a Netflix kind of thing, no? Like they land a property, and then afterwards, like, it's good in theory, but then gamay ra ilang budget, and then they cancel it by the second season. But
like dagan kay victims and I feel sad for them.
Altered Cabron,
I mean, it deserves the cancellation. It sucks.
Jupiter's Legacy.
Yeah.
A lot of people talk about shows that I don't like to touch, but I love Sex Education.
Yeah, Sex Education is doing so well, so you're expecting more seasons coming out of that.
There's probably gonna be more Squid Game in our foreseeable future.
Yeah, probably. Okay, the final episode of that one like teased, another story coming out.
Let me guess. Yeah. It's the Squid Game, but only the winners from the previous Squid Games get to go, and then like.
Wow. Where did you read that?
But that's the plot of Hunger Games 2.
Yeah, like whenever I hear about Squid Game, like battle royales and shit, okay, all I remember yun kay, the actual battle royale Japanese show, and then to be honest, no, if I'm gonna make a review of the Squid Game, it's great. the games are, like the action is great. I mean, not the action. Kanang ang games, the brutal, the torturous games are great. Pero the ending kanang sucked so hard, dude.
No?
Like ang ending kay ilang gilabay ang ilahang the morals they're trying to get into the show, the themes. Ilang they throw it all away in a weird I don't know, more open-ended. I know because they're doing it to get more room sa sequel.
Yeah.
Pero yeah, na-disappoint ko gamay sa ending kay I didn't see that one coming. I thought nga it would end nga limpyo lang. Maybe we could speculate more, pero it's so kanang wala depth ang ending for me.
You know what I want to see?
Yeah.
They should make those no laugh pero instead of if makatawa ka kay sagpaon nimong lubot patyon dayon ka. It's just people desperately trying
you lose
not to
challenge.
laugh na kanang don't laugh high school or don't laugh game. And then, Yamasaki, auto!
Dude, I would
and then
fucking
pusilon
suck.
siya sa head.
Like I would suck at that one. Like if I was here, like kanang a gunpoint sa akong head and then watching a video nga kanang a shitty internet video nga memes, yeah, kanang random noises coming out there. Mukatawa jud ko na do and I would die. Like I'm very sorry na lang.
Okay. Bye. Now it's time for so long. But we'll sing just one more song.
Wow. We did it.
Wata nagka-kino corner by I wanted to talk about this anime I saw.
No, next. We could talk
I wanted to talk about
next.
Well, it was Josee, the tiger and the fish, and I suggest that you guys check it out. I love it. It's cute. It presents a new type of tsundere, which is crippled tsundere.
Crippled tsundere.
Yeah, she's in a wheelchair. It's so cute. I love it, Jude.
Japan is going into that direction, like,
I wanted to talk about mga Halloween materials that aren't that scary. Okay, it's just the season to be spooky,
Yeah.
But
and we're also like teasing up DC fandom, big one.
But it's gonna happen after our episode po. Yeah. So that was our show. That was episode 15. Thanks for listening, guys. And if you have any questions, suggestions, just put them there in the comments and please subscribe so that we may police the YouTube algorithm.
Good luck, like trying to get in touch with the algorithm. Asita mo viral.
I think we just need more hot takes.
or we get like proper titles or hashtags, no?
Yeah.
Whatever. It doesn't work that way anymore. But anyway, thank you so much for listening. This has been Bayani and Third.
Yeah. And
yes.
This is Feed the Geeks 15.
Yeah, see you guys.
Signing off.